Alright, so here we go with our unboxing videos and figure reviews. We're going to start with our Zirian Spire. One of the great things I love about Mythic Legions, Four Horsemen toys and stuff, these box inserts, I save them. You know, I just kind of flatten them out and save them, because you never know, you can use this as a diorama backing somewhere, the back of a shelf, the side of a shelf, or just a literal shelf display, right? I could just stand that up, pose my figure on it. It looks awesome, right? It looks like some kind of sci-fi ship wall, some kind of dank corridor that my characters are in. So I literally take these out of the boxes. If I don't save the boxes, I take these out of the boxes, I flatten them out, I stack them, and I just put them to the side somewhere, just so that I have them if I should need them. You get these little silica packets, make sure you throw them out. Don't let your dogs eat them. You get these little directions about the joints. Mythic Legions or Four Horsemen are always good about putting this in the packaging, just to make sure to remind you if the joints are stiff, use a hair dryer, use some hot water to loosen them up. Don't just crack the joints, you might break them, right? Although I have to say, for the most part, all of my Four Horsemen figures have done well with not having to warm them up. But it's always good to just rule of thumb, especially if it's an older figure, something that's not brand new, hasn't just been manufactured, you know, go warm it up, work the joints. All right, so that's the packaging, the straight chipboard. All right, so let's look at her tray. You got the figure in here with two twist ties. You got a handgun here. You have a set of alternate hands. You have another handgun here. On the side, you can see the long gun, some other effects. Let me get it all out of the tray, but just so you can see how organized it is, how well it would display if you decide to keep it in the package. It would still display really nice. All right, there she is. All right, so here she is, our alien warrior here. What's her name again? Zirian Spire. You can see that very pretty blue complexion, the spots on her forehead, very cool. I like the elf ears. Nice little pistol belt with looks like ammo pouches and stuff to go around, super detailed. She comes with these firing hands, and very strangely, she comes with another set of firing hands, so I'm not really sure. I mean, the backs are maybe slightly different, but it's two sets of firing hands. I love these boots. Look at the detail on these boots. Look at that. Very mechanical, very, you know, substantial looking, thick. These little gears on the back, you gotta wonder what those are for. Looks like maybe they're like boosters or something on the back. The regular kind of articulation you would anticipate on a figure like this. She has a ball joint at the head and neck. Shoulders go out, obviously rotate around, elbows in and out, also rotate back. Is there a forearm swivel? Yep, forearm swivel. You have the joint, the ab crunch, there. It's not really a really defined ab crunch. She can't really go back, but it's there. You know, she can twist on it. No waist. Is there a waist articulation here? Let's see. Yep, waist articulation. She's kind of locked into this kind of position, though. It looks like her hips and the belt kind of limit how far she can turn from one side to the other, so it's going to be mostly that ab joint up there as opposed to the waist joint. Legs go up about that far, they go back about that far. Knees bend, just one single knee joint. Ankles out and in, foot swivel. Just standard kind of articulation, right? Let's look at some of her other accessories that she came with. We'll put her back there. She comes with this soft goods kind of parka hoodie. All right, it goes right over her shoulders, has a hoodie on it. Now, what's great is this, the rim of the hoodie has a wire in it, so you can shape it how you want, right? This liner all the way around these seams all have wire in it. So I'm sure that'll be good for some dynamic poses. We'll try and get some pictures with her and some different configurations at the end. But that is a soft goods, a simple button kind of under the chin, keeps it in. It's got this great design on it. I'll read her little story and maybe talk about that hopefully before we're done with this video. Nice little soft goods parka. She has this very long range looking sniper weapon. It's got a nice little scope on it. It's got a good shimmery kind of metallic finish. The end is tan or dark to kind of simulate that stock. Does have a quick release on the strap. I'm not sure if that works or not. We will see. Does not appear to, but that's her primary long range weapon. All right, so like I said earlier, she comes with another set of shooting hands, which she also came, with a set of shooting hands on her. So you got two sets of those. All right, you have two what look like sidearms. You got these plugs on the side. I imagine those are going to be for her little holster ports, and we're going to put her together in a few different configurations so we can see how that looks. We got two of those. Very cool. We have this clear spherical, kind of looks like a planet. Maybe it's like a hologram, something. We're going to see where that goes on her. We have a kind of a gas mask thing that came on her alternate head. I didn't realize when I was looking at it in the package that it comes off. So that's pretty cool, right? And her alternate head, which is same pretty face, with her hair pulled back into a bun with that little bit of hair hanging down in the front. Very cool, very realistic. The thing I think I like the most about Four Horsemen designs and figures is how they capture movement. I mean, look at that. That looks like she could be perched up somewhere with a little bit of wind, just looking to see what her next move is going to be. Like this, very awesome how they capture that kind of, movement and color and expression. Just awesome. And then we got four of these, which historically are kind of how you peg things to the figure and how you add little additions to the accessories. They're just clear acrylic pegs. We got 4 of them, and we're going to see how they work. All right. So there's kind of one configuration. Check her out. So she has this little planet thing pegged into her wrist communicator, right? Looks like you can put that on either side. We have her rifle in her hand, and I slotted her 2 sidearms onto these rear holsters. I think that's probably would be the easiest realistic configuration, right? For how she could pull those out. God, just look at that detail. That's pretty awesome. All right, here's a quick little setup with her rifle. We have that out. Oh, that's pretty good. I gotta say. Here's a little shot with that Soft Goods little cloak on, with her alternate head and gas mask and sidearms. You can reposition this however you want. Come down more. This is really cool.